Welcome back. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Nah, this is a response to the crybaby, the YTBC cop. Now I'm gonna have to make this clear. I'm gonna make a little disclaimer here. After I make this response, I'm gonna have to block you because you're really becoming very annoying. I should have did it a long time ago, but I guess the reason why I haven't done so because I enjoy ripping you in the comment section and destroying you. I just get so much joy out of it. But I guess this time around, I'm gonna have to do so because a couple of comments you made in one of your last videos really threw me over the edge, and I'm gonna have to just do what I have to do. But anyways, before I block you, I'm going to have to respond to you and address your senile and crybaby antics over the result over Andre Ward's win against Sergey Kovalev. Okay, now you one of those delusional people who says that this was a close fight, but you felt that Kovalev got robbed because he was the champion, and the champion shouldn't lose in a close fight like that, and it shouldn't lose their title in a close fight like that. You have to go to beat the champion. You have to beat the champ. Be the champion. You have to beat the champion. You have to go get their belts. So let me point out why that's a contradiction on his part. All right, when he says that. Contradiction number one, when he said that Ward did not beat Sergey Kovalev, he did not beat the champion to get the champion, so he didn't deserve that right because in a close fight like that, you have to give the champion the benefit of the doubt. Well, it's funny because he didn't say that about Carlos Cudras when he fought Roman Gonzalez. Now, we all remember that in the Carlos Cudras and Roman Gonzalez fight, that was a very close back and forth fight. Many people felt that Gonzalez lost the fight. Given the fact that Cudras was still accurate, he was still able to fight in the pace that he fought in the first round to the end of the fight. There was no signs of him wearing down. He kept up the pace and so forth and so forth. So when Gonzalez got the decision, which one scorecard was way too wide, and where I felt that was very controversial, would some would argue that's a bit of a robbery right there because think about it. There's no way in hell that Gonzalez won that fight in a wide margin like that. No way. Okay? But yet, here he comes. The YTBC cop, Sean Newton, comes out and said that Gonzalez deserved the victory. Really? Well, first of all, Gonzalez didn't fight in the pace and the accuracy like Andre Ward did. Okay? Carlos Cudras fought in a much better pace and accuracy than Sergey Kovalev in his fight with Gonzalez. All right? So you can't say that Cudras did not deserve the benefit of the doubt as a champion in a close fight and then turn around and say that Sergey Kovalev deserves the benefit of the doubt because he's fighting Andre Ward. You know the reason why you said that? Is because you do not like Andre Ward. You have so much hatred or disdain for the guy, which I cannot understand why. All right? Now, contradiction number two. He said that Andre Ward, even though he missed, Andre Ward was very good with the inside game, which is the inside tactics, which has always been his game plan. He was good with the body shots, but he says that those body shots should not count because that's not how you score a fight in this current spectrum of the sport of boxing. Well, I find that funny because I asked him that, well, did you think that Canelo Alvarez beat Erislandy Lara? He said yes. I was like, well, I find that very ironic on your part to say that because the reason why Canelo Alvarez got the victory over Erislandy Lara is because of the body punching. That's what the CompuBox stat says, that Canelo Alvarez overwhelmed Erislandy Lara with the body punching. So that's the reason why he got the decision, even though I felt that Lara won the fight, in my opinion. So there's another contradiction. So you can't say that body punching does not need to apply for one fighter like Andre Ward, so that shouldn't give him the decision in the fight against the fight in the magnitude like Sergey Kovalev. While on the other hand, Canelo Alvarez deserves credit for his body punching work against Erislandy Lara, who's another fighter that you hate, by the way. You see how unbelievable this guy is? I mean, God damn it. I don't know why you keep doing this to yourself, man. Why? I guess you like the attention, right? I guess so. And I have to say it's my fault on my end because I keep giving you so much, so much significant attention. So that's the reason why I felt that it's the right for me to block you after this response. All right. Then you can go on another tirade talking about racism. All the LGBC channels are crying, talking about racism in boxing because of the situation, how the because of the outcome of the Sergey Kovalev and Andre Ward fight had played out. First things first, why you continue to be distracted by what they want to say and how they feel about on their opinions, right? Huh? Why don't you just let them be instead of policing them? But oh no, you can't help yourself, right? You want to go after them about their critique on racism, but yet you don't want people to call you out for your constant race baiting videos, right? Like one of your latest videos talk about black power. Oh yeah, you didn't think I didn't see that one? Going after the LDBC folks, the guys that I know, right? Going after guys like Coach, Dream Chaser. Well, you just can't help yourself, can you? Can you? And then at the end of your video titled Terrible, which you felt that was a robbery, you said, quote, Russian lives matter, right? What do you mean by Russians lives matter? Is that a mockery to Black Lives Matter again? Yes, I think so it is. So let's go down the list of fighters that you don't like so much. You don't like Arizona Lara. You don't like Andre Ward, which is well evident. You don't like Floyd Mayweather. You don't like Keith Thurman. You don't like, who's the other fighter that you don't like? Guillermo Rigondeaux. You know what? You know what that's a pattern, Sean? That's a pattern of a pathological xenophobe. And that's pretty much that's what you are, because it seems for some reason you just have this disdain and contempt for black fighters. I don't get it. And don't say that, oh, that's not true. I like Evander Holyfield and all that. That's a fucking cop-out. Don't go there on that. Because now you're saying, I think I mentioned Keith Thurman, because for some reason now you're saying that Keith Thurman going to get beat by Danny Garcia. Now, let's just say that Danny Garcia, I'm not saying count Danny Garcia out. He does have a chance to win that fight. But why is it that you say that Keith Thurman is going to get knocked out by Danny Garcia, and then you turn around and say that Vasily Lomachenko is going to beat Nicholas Walters? Yeah, you say that Nicholas Walters is going to lose that fight against Lomachenko because he's a boxer mover, right? Well, so is Keith Thurman. So how can you say that Keith Thurman, again, is going to lose to Danny Garcia, but yet that Nicholas Walters is also going to lose to Lomachenko because, whatever. But there's another contradiction right there. But you can't say that a boxer will have this superior advantage over the other fighter because of his because of his ability to use angles, while another guy who has almost the same skill set as Lomachenko will, in a way, will not stand a chance against the other fighter by the name of Danny Garcia. Oh my God, you're making this too easy for me, man. All right, and you want to talk about the polls, man. All right, first, I stated my opinion about that, okay? Those are polls taken by, certain casuals, okay, and then some hardcores. Yes, they have their opinion, so does others. The New York Times said that fight was not a robbery. The New York Times said that Andre Ward deserved the decision. The New York Post said the fight was not a robbery. It could have gone either way, and they said that Andre Ward deserved the win, and so did Sergey Kovalev if he got the decision. And also Andre Durrell, Paulie Malignaggi, the Sky Sports broadcast crew, Adam Smith, Matthew Macklin, Eddie Hearn. Yes, Eddie Hearn, a guy who managed Carl Froch, who's promoted Carl Froch, the same Carl Froch who lost to Andre Ward, said that Andre Ward won the fight. And the people who are also neutral about the situation, which you neglect to mention, was Abel Sanchez and Jesse Vargas. They both came out and said that, you know what? We felt that, I felt that Kovalev won the fight, but I could see why they could give it to Ward because it was a very tough fight to score. It was very close. So this is Abel Sanchez and Jesse Vargas saying this, okay? Now, I'm very surprised that Abel Sanchez would say this because we both know that he does not like Andre Ward either, okay? He's never said not too many nice things about him. But yeah, for him to come out and say that, you know what? I could see that Ward got the decision because it was a close fight, even though I felt that Kovalev won it. So You can't say that this fight, not the, majority of people think that this is a robbery from Sergey Kovalev. They felt that Kovalev won. This whole issue is still divided, okay? Like it or not, Kovalev lost the fight. He made so many fucking mistakes that you neglect to even mention as well. You neglect to mention that Kovalev could not continue to fight at the pace that he did for the first 3 rounds. He took his foot off the gas. He fatigued by the relentless body punching and the inside technique of Andre Ward, which hurt Kovalev. You know why it hurt him? Because every time Ward threw combinations in the inside with the body punching, Kovalev stepped back. He stepped back. He got timid, and he got very discouraged. Got discouraged where each round had went by. In fact, that Andre Ward busted Sergey Kovalev's nose, too, with the stiff jabs as well. So you can't say that Sergey Kovalev was the guy that was hurting Andre Ward. Yes, he hurt Andre Ward early in the fight, but Ward was able to wear down Kovalev to the point that Kovalev's punches couldn't have no effect because of the fact that he wore down his body. He wore down his body and he took away his legs, because without full strength of your legs in the body, you cannot throw leverage in your punches. So that's the reason why whenever Sergey Kovalev threw his shots, they didn't have no more effect than it did in the first 3 rounds of the fight. So you need to sit here. You need to sit there and, So you need to sit there and don't be so naive about the situation and give Andre Ward credit when credit is due. Okay, you're the one who said that he wouldn't go through the fight with Sergey Kovalev, and guess what? He did. And you still didn't give him credit for that. Now, all I gotta say is, I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to say you need to stop crying like a little bitch. Accept the result for what it is. But you know what? It is your prerogative. You can accept it however you want to accept it. But the fact is that the fighter that you want to win so badly lost. Get over it. There will be a rematch clause that he has a right to invoke, and I hope so. And that's it.